Are companies following the advice of being great at a few things, or are they really trying to excel in a number of areas?
I think we see a mixed bag. On the one hand, we've seen a lot of companies who were traditionally diversified trying to get some rationality, what we would call relevant scale, and I think, if I borrow a phrase, coherence, into their portfolios. You see companies selling businesses that they shouldn't be in and getting into others where they're doubling down either on a segment or a channel or something like that. Same thing is going on in technology and what have you. At the other end of the spectrum, you actually have companies that have always been very tightly defined and very good at a few things who are trying to think about, well, how do I grow and how do I refresh and how do I renew myself? So I think that we're seeing people begin to figure it out and to begin to get a crisper definition of what it means to be related and adjacent and connected.
Now, a lot of companies will talk to us about all the reasons why they are incoherent. They have the businesses they have to make certain expectations. They have businesses that are growing that may not be so core to what they do, but they're performing well. They have functions which are out developing the best capabilities, but they may not always be the right capabilities. How do companies start to think through narrowing the focus down and really choosing what they're great at and what that means for their business?
If you can articulate that which is at your essence and that makes you most successful, then the question becomes, just because something else is good or just because something else is going well, is that me or should I keep it? I'm not one who necessarily believes that companies can only do one thing at a time, but the question is, how many things can you do at a time that are of different capability systems, different ways to play? Eventually, there's a clear-eyed view, as I said earlier, as to who's a better owner. Is it me or is it someone else? Or is it just simply a matter of I've created a lot of value, I generated a lot of opportunity, and now the child needs to leave the parent's household and go out and be on their own, another form of natural evolution. So I think we look across these and we begin to ask some questions like, do we see capabilities moving back and forth? Do we see people moving back and forth? Do we see knowledge and understanding about how to play moving back and forth? The less of that I see, it might be a leading indicator that the less of that real coherence I have.